Click subscribe to get latest news and don't forget to press the bell icon.
Congresswoman Maxine Waters, D. California, has become a poster child for the average American's ire, and she makes it so easy. Between her maniacal calls to impeach President Trump and her blatant corruption, how can she not? Conservative hero Tucker Carlson is putting the Democrat in a bit of hot water. Tucker noted, Maxine Waters has been in Congress for 40 years but is somehow rich. Where did she get all her money? Uh-oh. Someone's in trouble. The average member of Congress makes $174,000 a year. While this is pretty good money compared to the average American salary, it isn't millionaire money by any means. It's not the kind of income that would allow you to live it up like a star. Despite this, Maxine Waters lives a surprisingly luxurious life. When she's not living like royalty in Washington, D.C., her current home in California is a $4.3 million mansion in one of California's whitest neighborhoods, according to Fox News. Waters represents one of the poorest districts in California, which is interesting considering her 4 decades in government haven't been of much benefit to her constituents. It turns out her mansion isn't even in her district. That's right, Maxine Waters, champion of poor minorities, thinks she's too good to live among her own people. She shouldn't even be allowed to serve as a representative of that district if she doesn't actually live there. Democrats have never been above rule breaking. The question remains, how in the world does Maxine Waters afford a $4.3 million mansion with a $173,000 salary? Tucker discussed her shady business dealings. Waters has perfected the art of using her office to get rich. She's followed right in the steps of the Clintons. For one, Waters' husband was a board member of One United Bank, which received a $12 million bailout in 2008 thanks to Maxine's advocacy on their behalf to the Treasury Department. At the time, Waters failed to disclose that she had shares in the bank. Can you say unethical? Then there's Maxine's daughter, who has been paid $600,000 from Waters' campaign funds since 2006. Talk about money laundering. Additionally, there are the companies she's helped in Congress which have gone on to do business with her family members in deals totaling millions of dollars. Maxine Waters got word of Tucker questioning where her money came from. Here's what she had to say: the way Carlson talked about it is, what rights does an African American woman have to do well? The idea of how could she afford that is racist, and I just dismiss it. That's exactly the response we expected from her. Evade and deflect. You know you've gotten under a Democrat's skin when they start playing the race card. This is especially true in the case of Waters, whose entire political career has been nothing but race baiting and warped identity politics. Waters' corruption has been tolerated for far too long. Everyone knows she's guilty. Even the LA Times has reported on her abuses. There must be consequences for this or it will never end. Maxine Waters is as swamp as they come. Time to drain her.